The first poem on our program is presented by me. This is a very famous poem in Arabic from the pre-Islamic period, the allaqah, or hanging ode of Imru'al-Qays. According to legend, this is one of the 7 majestic poems of the pre-Islamic period that were written in gold and hung on the Kaaba in Mecca. This poem in particular is probably the most famous poem in the Arabic language, and it begins with one of the most traditional openings of Arabic poetry, and that is the poet stopping with his friends by the ruined abode where his beloved once dwelt. And of course, our poet Imru'al-Qays is one of the very poets who first established this literary tradition. I'll read sections in English first, and then the Arabic original. Halt, two friends, and we will weep for the memory of one I loved, and an abode at Sikta Liwa, between Adahul and Haumal. Then Tudeh, then Al-Mikrat, whose trace was not effaced by the 2 winds weaving over it from south and north. You see the droppings of white antelope scattered on its outer grounds and lowlands like peppercorns, as if out of sorrow on the morning that they loaded up their beasts before the tribe's acacia's tree, I was splitting colocynth. My companions, halting there, their mounts for me, say, do not perish out of grief, control yourself. But surely my cure is tears poured forth, for is not a worn-out trace a place for weeping? Console yourself, they said to me, as was your wont before her, with al-Hawayrith and her neighbor at Mount Ma'sal, al-Rabah. When they arose, there wafted from them musk as redolent as the eastern breeze when it bears the scent of clove. Then my eyes, out of ardent love, sent down a flood of tears upon my neck, till my sword belt was soaked in tears, tears of my own. قفا نبكي من ذكرى حبيب ومنزلي بسكت اللواء بين الدخول فحوملي فتودح فالمكرات لم يعفر رسمها لمن نسجتها من جنوب وشمال ترى بعر الأرآم في رصاتها وقيانها كأنه حب الفلفل ترى بئر الأرام في أرساتها وقيانها كأنه حب فلفل كأني غداة البين يوم تحمل لدى سمرات الحي ناقف حنظلي وقوفا بها صحبي علي مطيهم يقولون لا تهلك أسا وتجملي وإن شفائي أبرة محرقة فإني شفائي أبرة محرقة فهل عند رسم دارس من مؤول كدأبك من أم الحوارث قبلها وجارتها أم الرباب بمأسل إذا قامتا تضوع المسك منهما نسيم الصبا جاءت بري القرنفل ففاضت دموع العين مني صبابة على النهر حتى بل دمعي مهملي ففاضت دموع العين مني صبابة على النهر حتى بل دمعي مهملي. The next section is an extension of this erotic love description, and this is the longest section of Imru'al-Qays' poem, and actually what he was most famous for. Did you not have many a fine day with the maidens, the best of all, the day at Dar al-Juljul, the day when, for the maidens, I hocked my mount? What an amazing sight! They made off with her saddle and its gear. Then through the day the maidens tossed her meat, and her fat like twisted fringes of white Damascus silk. And the day I entered the Howdah, Onaiza's Howdah, then she said, woe to you, you'll make me go on foot. The Howdah is the camel litter on top of the camel where the women ride, and Imru'al-Qays has snuck in there. So she says, woe to you, you'll make me go on foot. She kept saying, when the high-sided saddle listed with our weight, "You have hacked my camel, O Imru'al-Qays, so get down." "Just keep going," I said to her, "slacken his reins, but don't drive me away from your twice-to-be-tasted fruit. For many a woman like you, pregnant and nursing, have I visited by night, and distracted from her amuleted one-year-old. When he cried from behind her, she turned her upper half toward me, but the half that was beneath me did not budge. And one day, on a sand dune's back, she rebuffed me and swore an oath never to be broken. So I said, 'O Fatima, don't try me with your teasing, or if you have resolved to cut me off, then do it gently. Are you deluded about me because your love is my slayer, and whatever you command my heart, it does? If something of my character has hurt you, then pull my clothes away from yours. They will slip off. Your eyes do not shed tears, but to pierce Your eyes do not shed tears, but to pierce with the two shafts of your glances the broken pieces of my slaughtered heart." على رب يوم لك منهن صالح ولا سيما يوم بدارة جلجلي ويوم عقرت للعذار مطيتي فيا عجبا من كورها المتحمل فظل العذار يرتمين بلحمها وشحم كهداب الدمكس المفتل ويوم دخلت الخدرة خدر عنيزة فقالت لك الويلات إنك مرجلي تقول وقد مال الغبيت بنا معا عقرت بعيري يا امرؤ-القيس فانزلي فقلت لها سيري وأرخي زمامه ولا تبعديني من جناك المؤلل فمثلك حبلى قد طرقت ومردع فألهيتها عن ذي تمائم محولي إذا ما بكى من خلفها انصرفت له بشق وتحت شقها لم يحول ويوما على ظهر الكثيب تعذرت علي وآلت حلفة لم تحلل وفاطمة مهلا بعد هذا التدلل وإن كنت قد أسمعت صرمي فأجملي أغرك مني أن حبك قاتلي وأنك مهما تأمر القلب يفعلي وإن تقو قد ساءتك مني خليقة فصلي ثيابي من ثيابك تنسلي وما ذرفت عيناك إلا لتضربي بسهميك في أعشار كلب مقتل وما ذرفت عيناك إلا لتضربي بسهميك في أعشار قلب مقتل. Thank you. We will come back to Imru'al-Qays later in the program. And for right now, we will move on to